Welcome to Cinema 5D on the Go. Moving conversations about moving images with filmmakers and industry leaders. Brought to you by Hedge for Mac, Rode Microphones, G Technology, and Zachtle, in association with Ford. This is your host, Nino Leitner.
All right, welcome to this episode of On the Go. We are here in our On the Go car. This is very much a lens show IBC this year with a lot of new lenses announced, and I was lucky enough to have a lot of very respected representative from great lens manufacturers here. So here is Raiko from Sony.
Hello.
Takuma-san from Sigma Corporation.
Hello.
Welcome for joining us. And Christoph from Zeiss.
Hello.
You might know Christoph. He was in one of the episodes for On the Couch already, like 2 years ago for
Yes.
Photokina. Okay. So yeah, I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, there's a lot of. I'm just amazed. I mean, for years we operators have been hoping for new zoom lenses, particularly. It's always been traditionally very much a very expensive endeavor to have an affordable zoom lens for video and like filmmaking, and everybody, like myself included, I'm very often forced to use photo zooms just because there are not that many very affordable and also good cinema zooms on the market. But I think this is now changing. It's really this year where, as if all of you were on a phone call and it's like, oh, let's release a lot of zoom lenses this year.
Oh, it's because you told me 2 years ago, Nino, after the interview, you said, I need a zoom. So perhaps you told some other people that you need this.
Yeah, everybody at the same time. Maybe.
Exactly, and we heard this, that there is a need for, let's say, more affordable zooms. For us, Zeiss, it's more cinema, right? Mm-hmm. And seeing what the camera manufacturer were doing, and especially Sony with the FS5, FS7, very popular in this, let's say, I call this entry-level Cine. So entry level is nothing bad, it's Cine. So zooms or lenses and cameras that produce a Cine look, Cine quality, but with a price which is quite affordable, and also that is being able to be transported. And we saw that due to these new cameras that are very popular, it would be really good to make a zoom which is a Cine zoom with the Cine look, with all the attributes of the Cine zoom, and that is more affordable than what was existing on the market until now.
Takuma-san, your Sigma Art lenses series has been very popular over the past few years.
Yes.
And you've seen a lot of other companies modifying them for cinema. And now you make your own cinema version of these lenses.
Yes.
How were the lenses? I mean, I think you were very happy about how they are received in the market, no? I mean.
Yes, we received a lot of congratulations from our customers and a lot of companies. They are very glad about our original cinema zooms.
When did you start making? I mean, Sigma has been around forever. I remember using Sigma lenses when I was a kid. I think from my dad or something, and suddenly there was this big jump in quality. What's the what changed, with the approach to lenses in general?
Yeah, we started this development from 3 years ago. We received a lot of reputation of our 80 to 35 f1.8 zooms, especially in the United States. And so we decided to search this cinema industry.
Interesting, yeah. And I mean, who are the people who buy your lenses mainly? Is it a lot of filmmakers or photographers, or I mean, I think the cinema market is very new for you, no?
Yes. So we don't notice that a lot of cinematographer bought our lenses, so we decided.
Mm-hmm. So you decided. It's interesting that you introduced all of them at once.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean,
Yes.
everybody's like, wow, the whole lineup is there.
Yeah.
Where do you see the difference, for example, to
Mm-hmm.
what's the difference to what Zeiss is doing with the compact primes and lightweight zooms?
Yes, the difference is a lot, but the resolution is very most things, I think.
Mm-hmm. What do you think, Christoph? Where do you see the difference?
Well, I think on the products, I mean, today there is no bad and no good products. What people want in the cine industry, they want different looks. They want to have a choice, and that's why you see that there are so many different companies that are still living quite well, because people want a choice. And the choice is really about what is the look of my lens, and for one purpose I will use a lens from one manufacturer because I have a sharper look or a softer look or a more organic look, and for another job I will use something different. So in that sense, I don't think we can talk so much about product being better or different than the others. All have their
No,
places.
it's clear, yeah.
What we do different, or what's different for Zeiss, for example, is we have very long experience in the cine industry, and our lens, we have all the experience we gathered with Master Prime, Ultra Prime, Master Anamorphic, in terms of durability, solidity, and also we have our whole service network, which is worldwide available, and thinking that all this experience is also part of our, let's say, entry-level line, like compact prime and now the lightweight zoom. So if you buy a lightweight zoom, no matter where, you will always find let's say, a service point near to you in case there is something happening on your set.
Interesting.
And I think this is what makes it's a part. Service is anyway for any company a big part of customers' decision, and this is also what we as Zeiss want to provide as benefit for our customers.
Mm-hmm. A very different lens is the new Sony 18. What is it? 110.
110. Right.
So what was? I mean, we all know the 28-135, which was introduced, I think, with the FS7.
Yes.
Everybody, including me, was not complaining, but it is an affordable lens. But everybody was hoping that it would be wider, and now there is a new lens.
Yes. Now I have it here. This nice new lens. We have it launched yesterday, and at the end you can see it in a very easy way. We have listened to our customers, like you, to all the feedback, and that's what we're doing also for the lenses. And Christopher said the difference is making the look, and we launched a lot of lenses in the last time, and some people asking what should I take, the Zeiss lens, particular for the photo area, or the Sony lens. It's nearly the same specification, but the difference is the look, the bokeh, and sometimes also the colors. And but everybody expected a second video lens with not only the look, the difference. This makes also the operation. There was a lot of feedback for the operation. I speak about the manual zoom. Mm-hmm. That's what a lot of people expected, but 100% manual zoom, and also the support for the follow focus that's integrated now, and yeah, some small things. But the main thing is it is a lens for Super 35. That means you have a wide angle. 27 millimeters for FS5,
effective with the crop factor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm.
For FS5, for FS7. That's what everybody expected, and now we have it.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And this is also, I mean, all the three different lenses have very different approaches, I think. I mean, this is clearly targeted also as an owner-operator especially,
Yep.
and ENG style lens, right?
Yes. Mm.
Because one of the challenges with these larger sensor cameras is to make them work in an ENG type environment where more and more TV channels are kind of expecting this full larger look, but
Yep.
it's just hard to deal with these lenses.
Exactly. And what we expect that more and more users who are using our photo cameras
Yeah.
like Alpha 6300 using also these lenses, not only FS5, FS7.
I will just previous destinations.
Some music.
There's so many players now in the market. There's not only the three of you. There's so many others that also have released, also different but also comparable products. For example, Fujinon zoom, which is very similar to the Zeiss zoom in the focal range. Then there is a lot of manufacturers that made cinema lenses now that are less expensive, also like the Sigma line. Then of course there is Canon with a comparable zoom to the Sony zoom. Do you feel like there are too many players now in the market in order to make a profit, or is the market also growing enough to be successful still?
At first I wanted to give you a really easy answer. I wanted to say then we have to sell more camcorders to have the market, but it could be a challenge. But at the end, as we have said before, the specification, and the look is different. Sometimes the operation, and that's what the customers decided for. They said, "Oh, I take this lens, or I take this lens. That's better for."
Yeah.
And I have the direct connection, or I have to use an adapter, or I trust the brand. That's a lot of points why the customers choose a lens, or special specification.
Okay. What does the back row think?
I think there is a place for a lot of players, because there is also the customer base is expanding, and it's expanding in that sense that now we talk about entry-level CD. Think about a couple of years ago there was the Cine, and you could afford a Cine production, or you afforded nothing, right? And as everyone knows, a cinematographer will start, let's say, in an entry level, and what did he do? A couple of years ago he used Super 8, right? And made some fancy films, and then actually learned, and there is no school to get a cinematographer. You need to have your experience, and then you go to a school, and then you can grow. And now the high-end equipment gets affordable, like a FS7, right? It's affordable, so you need to have lenses to accompany them. And those guys would start perhaps with a FS7, and then they will grow, and at some point of time they will be DP on a big production. And what we want to do at Zeiss, and why we believe that we need to have lenses for all kind of budget, we can accompany them. So there is no limit when a DP can start, right? You can start with fairly simple lenses, but still very high quality, like Loxia, Milvus, then grow to a compact prime, and then there is no limit up, With Zeiss, you can go up to master anamorphic if you want. So this is basically
you hope, yeah.
We hope. But I tell you,
of course.
DP filming with master anamorphic started perhaps with some kind of more simple material, which is today much more high quality than before.
It used to be such a huge, there was like the gatekeepers, right? Back in the day when you were shooting on 35mm film, just getting the opportunity to shoot 1 meter of film would be a lot of work in order to be in that position. And then you start out and you suddenly start with the high-end equipment, it's like, and now people have a chance to actually learn to get skilled before they actually get access to the most expensive tools.
Yeah. And those guys had always choice, because there were already a lot of different manufacturers. Now the good thing is seeing manufacturers like Sigma also bringing offering. The guys in starting have also a bigger choice, also with Sony. So we provide choice, and there is place for choice in this market. That's my opinion.
Takuma-san, what do you think?
Yes, I'm also. This situation is good because the cinematographer and videographer is increasing. So we should provide a variety of lenses, and we should provide the choiceable lineup. It's good.
Are the lenses, like the new Sigma lenses in general, the primes and the zooms, can you also grow with them in a sense if you change your camera system? Because I know from the Zeiss you can interchange mounts. Is this possible too?
Yes, our Cine lenses can change these mounts, but customers should ask our service center.
Okay, so they shouldn't do it themselves.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and I think there is a growing market because a lot of video bloggers starting with simple techniques, simple equipment, and at the moment they're making a lot of money and invested it, and and higher technologies like Christopher said, in FS7. Sometimes they have more than one camera, and also, of course, the lenses they're using, and that's also interesting.
Yeah, nice.
That's the whole chain, which is crazy because you have new distribution channels, YouTube, Vimeo, Netflix, Amazon. So everything is completely new, and on the other hand, you have access to equipment. Imagine 15 years ago, Nino, if you would have done this interview.
Impossible.
Where would have it been possible to see this? Nowhere.
Yeah.
And how did we?
And how to shoot it?
Yeah, how
with
to shoot
huge
it.
cameras.
So I think the quality in this industry is growing, and this attracts a lot of people. Also seeing that photographers. So we are also all in the business of photography. Now a photographer today cannot live anymore just from shooting photos. If you have appointments, you have customers, they want from you photo and high quality video. So, and there it's where you need to have the equipment, and you can afford this equipment today. So I think my conclusion here, there is a space for a lot of manufacturers, there is a space for a lot of lenses, because there is a lot of customer, and the customer base is increasing in this high quality video, what I call entry-level cine.
Good. It was nice closing words. Thank you, everyone. Maybe, we didn't even talk about where we were driving. I think, it's like, I just want to mention, did you see this? It's like fairy tale land, Amsterdam. Unfortunately, we spent most of our time here in the convention center. So I hope you guys have some time to enjoy the city as well. And I hope to see you again soon on another car ride, or maybe next time boat, plane. What do you prefer?
Boat.
Oh, you just want to get out of boat is good. I'm not sure if I get a license for that, but anyway.
I have.
You have one? Okay, I can get back to that next year.
Okay.
All right. Thanks everybody for watching, and tune in for the next episode of On The Go. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.